The covert narcissist is a master of manipulation, the ultimate puppet master. They go unsuspected for long periods of time. You will think they are harmless. They oftentimes come across as shy, quiet, humble, cool, calm, and collected. You never see them get angry. You think they are safe and can be trusted. Yet all the while they use their minions to carry out their dirty work, their abuse and mistreatment of others, while they sit back and appear innocent. Now, I have actually experienced this type of manipulator. Okay, so I'm just going to be transparent here. All right, so the family that I married into, I came to realize that my ex-father-in-law was the covert narcissist, lurking in the background, pulling everyone's strings. Okay, now him and my ex-mother-in-law had just 2 children, 2 boys, and my ex-husband was the youngest of the 2. Okay, and so my ex-father-in-law was overshadowed by my ex-mother-in-law, who was loud, abrasive, rude, called us all names, and physically assaulted others, my ex-husband included. Okay, she was always in her son's business and households. She was extremely controlling. Every single day she had to call and report what was going on in one son's household in marriage to the other son, just constantly gossiping. Okay? She would also berate my ex-father-in-law. So everyone felt sorry for him having to deal with her crazy. So I thought she was in charge and controlled the family because of all of this, when in all actuality, it was all him, my ex-father-in-law, pulling the strings, stirring the pot quietly in the background, and all the while hiding his hands. Okay, now I was with my ex-husband for 8 years total, married for 5 of those by the time we did go ahead and get the divorce. So do understand that it did take me some time and years to come to these conclusions. So my ex-father-in-law was a calm and seemingly sweet man. That's what he presented himself as. But all along, he was the master manipulator, and my ex and his family were marching to the beat of the patriarch's drum and did whatever he said. If not, you would be ignored, given the silent treatment. You would be excluded from family and social events. He also had the ability to stir my ex-husband up so that he would rage on me for not conforming and jumping whenever his family wanted. Okay, so observation is most definitely key. The obvious or overt narcissist is not the actual source of the abuse a lot of the times. Okay, they are a good cover, though, to pull attention away from the root cause. So start standing your ground no matter what they say or do. Disengage and refuse to play the game. Okay. So at some point when you have toxic in-laws like this, you're just going to have to go completely no contact, no phone calls, no being around them at all, no letting them know what you're up to, what plans or goals you have in life. Now, this option is only if your spouse finally has woken up and sees how their family of origin really is, okay, and sees what the family of origin is causing in their life, relationships, marriage, and household, okay? Now, on the flip side, if you have a spouse, partner that you've spoken with and it's like you're just going up against a brick wall. They won't listen. They won't take heed to what you are trying to tell them. They won't stop their family from mistreating you. Sometimes they are on your side and then you turn around the next time and they're on their family's bandwagon, blaming you and pointing the fingers at you. Okay, then it's time for you to start making an exit plan because it will only get worse. And in that case, your spouse is showing you that their loyalty does not ultimately reside with you. Their loyalty is ultimately with their family of origin. And that is not the way it works once you get married. Marriage was not designed that way. All right. Once you're married and make those vows, you're supposed to leave and cleave. And now your spouse or partner is number one. Okay. And your household, marriage, kids, the family that you have started is now your top and number one priority. And others that cannot respect that, then respectfully, you're not going to be around my household or me. All right. So thank you so much for listening, Awoken Warriors. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I hope you all have had a great weekend.